Welcome graduands, family and friends to your online celebration, a moment to take stock of and appreciate your accomplishments and to formally recognise you all as graduates of the University of Southampton. You have completed your course at a time like no other, and no doubt your resilience and perseverance have been truly tested. A person's time at university has always been a life-changing experience, but it has been even more so for you all during the last year. However, while you leave us with your qualifications, friendships and memories, you will also have gained the skills and fortitude to face any future challenges that come your way, whether they be within your career, further study, or in your personal lives. You will now become alumni of one of the top 100 universities in the world. We hope you are proud to be graduating from the Faculty of Engineering and Physical Sciences. Many of you will have been studying ideas and subjects right at the forefront of human advancement, playing an important role in developing new concepts or pushing the boundaries of what we already know. The work that emerges from our faculty makes waves across the world, and you will continue to be a part of that wave on the next step of your journey. Whatever you take forward with you, we know you will go on to achieve your dreams, both big and small. Whatever you do and wherever you go, you will be making the world a better place, offering what only you can offer in your own unique way. Your tutors and friends have sent in messages of congratulations that you can watch at the end of this celebration, and you have already contributed by sending in your photos and videos, which we look forward to seeing shortly. Despite the uncertainty that we face and the work we will need to do to restore ourselves after this period of our lives ends, the world is still your oyster. New opportunities arise out of change, and we, your university, wish you every success in all that you seek to achieve in the future.
Hello. Today we are celebrating the remarkable achievements of you, our graduates. We at the university are all very proud of you, just as I'm sure you, your family, friends and other supporters are. Graduating from one of the UK's very best universities, well within the World Top 100, is no mean feat. This will have required an immense amount of hard work, dedication and resilience to get you to this point today. While we are all here to celebrate the same achievement of graduating with a Southampton degree, your individual experience of university will have been completely unique. Your studies may have allowed you to achieve levels of research and knowledge that you could have only dreamed of when you started your first year. You may have made a range of new friendships that have allowed you to better understand the world, or you may have taken advantage of all of the opportunities of clubs, skills developments and volunteering. This will have provided new skills and experience, for example, trying your hand in the world of enterprise or dedicating your time to helping others. The global, inclusive, open nature of universities such as Southampton should have exposed you to a range of new thinking and views. I am sure you will be leaving us a very different person to the one which joined us. This is a time of your lives all about growth, adaptation, development and finding out who you truly are. I very much hope you have found out a lot about yourself and the world, as well as hopefully enjoying yourself. You are at the cusp of further change in your life, while the world has also been changing dramatically around you. The next stage of your life is beginning in extraordinary and uncertain, yet now more hopeful circumstances. The impact of the global events that have spanned the past year must not overshadow your great achievements. In fact, the whole way our community reacted and coped with the global pandemic was truly inspiring. The contribution of research-intensive university society has been well demonstrated throughout the pandemic. Southampton as a university was no different, with a range of fantastic projects. To highlight one, the saliva testing programme was a national pathfinder. It was the most extensive testing programme of any university. You'll have had to cope with changes and things you never expected to. I've been continually amazed by your resilience, creativity and drive, especially when faced with the recent challenges that you've had to deal with. I hope you are now looking forward to the future with optimism and determination, even though uncertainty still exists. I want to thank you all for your fortitude and going above and beyond in helping us as a community deal with the pandemic. The friends you have made, the knowledge and skills you have worked so hard to acquire, and the memories you hold dear will be with you for the rest of your lives, as will your connection with us. You are joining a new family today as a Southampton alumnus. We will be here for you, so please stay in touch with us. I hope you will hold your time here very close to your heart as you embark on your next adventure. As much as I trust that Southampton has left its mark on your life, I know without doubt that you will have left your mark on our community. My heartfelt congratulations to you all again. I wish you every success for your future.
As head of school, I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations to all our new graduates. This is the beginning of the next phase of your life. Some of you may continue your education, others may have your first role waiting for you. You may be ready to launch your own venture, or you could be waiting to see what this fresh start has in store. Whatever the immediate future looks like for you, we hope you'll go on to find success and contentment. All of us speaking to you today want to emphasize how incredibly proud we all are of you for what you have accomplished during your time with us at Southampton, especially while facing the immense challenges this past year. This is not an achievement that should be taken lightly, and we hope you are proud of yourselves too. Despite the challenges of this past year, many of you were able to perform a significant part of your research projects in the laboratories, making notable contributions at the cutting edge of your field, some leading to authorship of papers published in international journals. For those of you graduating with your PhD, you will personally have contributed to the advancement of knowledge and have made leading discoveries to aid scientific progress and society more broadly. In the graduating class today, some 14 of our students managed to complete their external placements, which is again remarkable in the current circumstances. And at least one of you volunteered to help with the COVID vaccination effort. There are many highlights from the past year, but to name just two. Former chemistry student Kieran Wymark won a Salters Graduate Award following an exceptional industrial placement at GlaxoSmithKline, while Daniel Stewart, who graduated with a PhD from Southampton last year, won the Royal Society of Chemistry Emerging Technologies competition in the Energy and Environment category for his work on novel catalysts to transform CO2 into polyurethane feedstock materials. He is now starting a new company to exploit this exciting technology. I hope you will stay in touch as a member of our alumni community, as your connection with Southampton is one for life. What you have learned here, both in and outside our lecture theatres and labs, is one part of your story, and I hope the next chapter is just as exciting. I wish you all the very best for the bright and brilliant days that lie ahead. Congratulations.
As Head of Physics and Astronomy, and on behalf of the whole department, I want to offer my congratulations to you all, the Physics and Astronomy class of 2021. It has been an extraordinary year with extraordinary challenges, but you did it and you overcame the hurdles no other graduating year has had to face. We know how hard you have worked. Indeed, some of you have overcome very difficult circumstances to get here. You should all be proud of your achievements, and it's a joy to recognise and celebrate these today. I hope the past year has shown you how capable you are of facing uncertainties and overcoming them with resilience and courage, each of you finding success. As you head off to your next step in life, and whatever career or next destination awaits you, please keep in touch with us. We're always delighted to hear from you and to learn about your achievements. From everyone in physics and astronomy, we wish you the very best. We hope you leave Southampton with a deep appreciation of the beauty and complexity of the world, along with the tools to understand that world. These qualities will serve you well in any sphere. May your futures be bright and wonderful. And once again, congratulations.
My name is Professor Stefan Blick. I am the Director of the Institute of Sound and Vibration Research. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you the candidates from the Faculty of Engineering and Physical Sciences, and I ask that you admit them to their awards. I now present the graduates from the School of Engineering, Acoustical Engineering, for the award of Bachelor of Engineering. James William Hardacre. I present the graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science. Kenneth Leung. I present the graduates for the award of Master of Engineering. Craig Anthony Flint. Zachary Francis Cox. Daniel Agnello Gonçalves. Matvey Mehovitz. I present the graduates for the award of Master of Science. Shiva Siddiq. Ryan Iskander van Wesveen. Hildegard Elisabeth Jacoba Metzger. Tianyu Tong. I now present the graduates from the School of Engineering Audiology for the award of Bachelor of Science. Ryan Mohammed Abdullah Al-Bavani. I present the graduates for the award of Master of Science Integrated. Anna Jane Chestney. Emma Louise Newton. I present the graduates for the award of Master of Science. Kolot Al-Jami. Salma Amjad Anaptavi. Lara bin Brickam. Hilal Dogan. Divya Mistry. Haoheng Song. Yat Ying Dorothy Young. I present the graduates for the award of Doctor of Clinical Practice. Shamila Patel. I present the graduates for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Florence Muindi Mabiti. Eleanor Porgs. Charalambos Rosides.
My name is Professor Philippa Reid, Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering. I present the graduates from the Department of Mechanical Engineering for the award of Bachelor of Engineering. Rehan Mohammed Abid. Muzamil Ahmed. Harik Hassan Baskaran. I present the graduates from the Department of Mechanical Engineering for the award of Master of Engineering. Zairin Adam Abdul Aziz. Rujuan Go. Eva Mirasolovova Hinkova. Jeremy Jia Ren Lee. Zi Shuin Lim. Panagiotis Manias. Aditya Megchiani. Mohammed Nishath Mohammed Nawaz. Adam bin Mod Yusri. Hariz Nazmi bin Padili. Yong Kai Fu. Zi Zian Lim. Xin Juan Tan. Ruta Arizona Zablinska. Hannah Dean. Hadri Lee Harris. Oliver Richard Hughes. Vanessa Mellis. Sean Navaratnam. Marshad Rabi. Nathan Stewart. Edmund Ji Ting Chu. Jian Ji Lee. Ala Asjo. William Ang Zhong Ji. Elizabeth Hannah Austin. Chi Jun Ching. Kai Ji Chow, Daniel Go Anyi, Jia Shen Lu, Anna Myers, Ki Xiang Pei, Lauren Elise Reaston Stewart, Wo Yu Ben, Tia Burden, Lim Hu Yi, Darshan Ram Mahandran, Mohammed Fitri bin Mohammed Nazir, Gerald Ong Jun Wei, Pasindu Ashila Lianage Paraba Lianage, Idua Romero, Gia Ki Su, Marcus Oliver Tuchel, Omar Animashon, En Ling Chu, Jian Liang Liu, Kartikeyan Subramaniam, Callum Breslin, Daniel Zhao Ying Chung, Wei Chang Tan, William Anthony Doyle, Robert Fisher, Thomas Richard Grantham, Avir Singh Segu, Hoi Nat Duong, Christopher James Gotts. I present the graduates from the Department of Mechanical Engineering for the award of Master of Science. Deladem Agbelengor, Kais Ali Al Shueli, Rushali Pramod Balapur, Zio Guan, Mariam Shahada, Zhao Han Yang, Marco Bechet, Zhenhao Huang, Zhengyu Liu, Preeti Jain, Jose Jalandro Zaragoza Varela. I present the graduate from the Department of Mechanical Engineering for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Thang Van Lang.
My name is Professor Andrew Hector. I'm Deputy Head of School Education in Chemistry. I now present the graduates from the School of Chemistry for the award of Bachelor of Science. Thomas Allam, Nazila Bordaconi, Elise Botham, Mahir Chowdhury, Emma Frazita, Jack James Pearson, Tajani Sangling Sumali. I present the graduates from the School of Chemistry for the award of Master of Chemistry. James John Hobson, Nathan Thomas, Shay Brett, Joshua Ronald Flood, Daniela Hares, Chloe Rose Herring, Rihanna Mary Jobson, Abida Begum Rana, Matilda Poppy Rhodes, Hamida Begum Sana, Amber Watson, Alexander Wilmshurst, Yusuf Khaled Mayobel Selwi, Rianne Chloe Baird, Kirsten Hannah Bishop, Eleanor Sophie Goodyear, Alicia Ellen Gray, Manon Eleanor Dory Jones, Elliot Kennedy Fales, Marcin Miaswa, Hannah Mitchell, Matthew Edward Pearson, Gabia Poskeite, Annabelle Francis Sessions, Alexander Stenner, Jared Wesson, Daniel James Williams. I present the graduates from the School of Chemistry for the award of Master of Science. Yuyang Bao, Rong Ma, Jacob Regner, Zening Zhu, Diana Letitia Lamelli Mariquin. I present the graduates from the School of Chemistry for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Hung Cheng, Morgan Ann Manning, Alexander Tooten.
My name is Professor Neil Sandham. I'm Programme Director for Aeronautics and Astronautics in the School of Engineering. I now present the graduates from the School of Engineering for the award of Bachelor of Engineering. Chuk Ying Al, Alexandra Gabriela Bratu, Malgorzata Fratchek, Rosemary Hannay, Kobe Alexander Hippolyte Aldred, Shafan Hamid Jaffrey, Thomas Lipavsky, Maria Muller. I now present the graduates from the School of Engineering for the award of Master of Engineering. Ewan Dexter Armstrong Miller, Alison Claire Boucher, Michael Dabin, John George Digby Murray, Jonathan Ng Yu Shin, Tavakumar Pandurengan, Thomas David Prescott, Kurt Repose, Alexia Sweet, Wei Jun Tai, Archie Withers, Carlos Guillermo Boschetto, Jun Ming Chan, Alexander Joshua Callum Hine, Brian Daniel Bays Magnay, Peter Wilson, Edward Oliver Powelsland, Rebecca Fox, Mohammed Imran bin Mohammed Shahjahan, Bradley Duffy, Hugh Gallagher, Thomas Lambert, Benjamin Matthew Mulligan, Neeraj Sumaria, Declan Salazar Clifford, Daniel Francis Newman Sanders, Giles Sohi, Jiren T, Katung Tsui, Ronald Chin Kat Ling, Jack Trowbridge, Jagan Saurav Anamuraju, Alexander Scott Dalgleish, Carmen Laura Filosa, Jerin George, Roberto Holmes, Andrew Kiernan, Luke Listener, Peter Mazurek, Callum John McKenna, Christopher James McLennan, Karkeet Poir, Pranay Roy, Ethan Joshua Samama, Andrew Gavin Woods, Andrew Ellingford, Duncan Hamill. I now present the graduates from School of Engineering for the award of Master of Science. Owen David Howe, Peter L. Gossain, Luis Gutierrez Pereda, Harshal Jayesh Jariwala, Saumitra Mahendra Joshi, Andra Mantigian, Nixon Paul, Pablo Faltz, Robert Andrew Pryor, Nicholas Andres Skomazon, Junjie Shen, Jiyuan Xu, Alberto Arizcoreta Arano, James Anthony Draper, Emilia Maria Mungiu, Christian Camilo Ruiz Gomez. I now present the graduates from the School of Engineering for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Christos Kudesnes, Faiza Shalchi, Mark Antonio Bisotti, Loris Domenicali, Fernando Galvan Rifera, Mohamed Riza Salimi, Nana Okra Kwadwo Abankwa.
My name is Professor Mark Sullivan, and I am the Head of School of Physics and Astronomy. I present the graduands from the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of Bachelor of Science. Matthew Coombs, Oliver John Davis, Samuel Nicholas Merilainen Gilbert, Christine Jane Anak Jimson, Yasmin Sarah Wahid Johnston, Ho Tin Lee, Hannah Lewis, Thomas Reed, Benjamin Shaw, Brenda Sinnett, Thomas Staley, Fatin Fariza Binti Suhaimi, Li Zhang. I present the graduands for the award of Master of Physics. Jake Lewis Brannigan, Joshua Hooper, Nikolaos Kavustos, Charles Smith, Philippa Almond, Stephanie Petropoulou, Reese Scognamillo, Kyle Lewis Sobanja, Philippa Wakefield, Alexander Scott Weston, Edward Jane, Aidan Paddock, Philippe Boutuk-Meyer, Joel Victor Davis, Lindsay Hopgood, Thomas Kennedy, Ben Noonan, Uluk Razulov, Megan Louise Stevens, Jack Lemech Tyler, Martina Verisvarska, Eleanor Katie White. I present the graduands for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Elizabeth Rose Martin Balderstone, Hynek Paul.
My name is William Powery, Professor of Geotechnical Engineering and Director of Programmes in Civil and Environmental Engineering. I present the graduands in Civil and Environmental Engineering for the award of Bachelor of Engineering. Mezail France Abad, Parsa Hashampour, Dana Jamal, Janita Kasampong Pinit, Brandon Ramkisoon, Sharifa Raudhar Binti Syed Ihsan, Lintong Zhang, Charlotte Victoria White. I present the graduands for the award of Master of Engineering. Dominique Jamelia C. Ellis, Harriet Riddler, James Alexander R. Moy, Arif Angbin Ali Omar, Chrysula Anastasopoulos, William George Argent, Samuel Adam Arnett, Michael R.J. Cabanas, James Patrick Castle, Adam Dack, Callum John Delaney, Taron Jamie Howells, Kauthis Kalaiselvan, Baka Emmanuel Kalula, Cara Jennifer Kelly Watkins, Ryan Lamprell, Georgia Christine Lunn, Bradley Smith, Jenna Ann Smith, Say Mun Jarod Tam, Joe Taylor, Catherine Emily Werwood, Nicholas Liggins, Dominic Mussell, Eleanor Parry, Shrina Bharat Patel, Rebecca Sophie Presswood, Joshua Ewan Limber. I present the graduands for the award of Master of Science. Binghao Duan, Kefan Gao, Yeng Tong Yu, Zedong Ma, Hybrid Beatrice Makamto, Dishon Kimani Mugo, Wang Mohan Ji, Zhuping Chen, Siyuan Jiang, Xinghan Wang, Michael George Forrest, Mohamed Arvianda Vinci Kurnia, Antoine Akone, Gabriela Alvarado Cantu, Jake Russell Bakadal, Pei Yao Zhong, Sheriban Chelik, Hao Lu, Kornkrit Mishra, Xinhao Xu. I present the graduand for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Hannes Kruger. I present the graduand in Maritime Engineering for the award of Bachelor of Engineering, Alexios Nikolaos Kafantaris. I present the graduands for the award of Master of Engineering, Riccardo Brizzi Albertelli, Thomas Clark, Mark James Sivell, Charles Henry Smith, Stefanos Keriniotis, Charles Rees Olcott. I present the graduands for the award of Master of Science, Alexandru Mihail Nicolache, Rowan Wanstall, Xiaobin Zhu, Han Zhu, Ahmed Hassona, Andrew Borg, Bo Yao. I present the graduand in Engineering and the Environment for the award of Doctor of Engineering, Eric Montes de Oca Valle. I present the graduands for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Jediah Richard Clark, Gilang Mohammed Gemilan, Aditya Tafta Nugraha, Andini Navrita Zerman Nasushan, Helen Ann Laura Curry, Luke Hutchinson, Yu Cao, Echo Charnius Ilma, Siti Safira Rashid.
Hi. Listen, I'm sure you've spent your last 3 or 4 years working toward this moment, and years and years of slogging away and cramming for those exams and frazzling your little brains out in the process. But can I just say the war's over, okay? You can come out and breathe the air. It's free. You're free again, for now. All right, I don't want to distress you though. But let me just say, before you start thinking of what's the next thing, which I know we humans have a propensity for, what's next, let me just say that that is really no way to live the rest of your life, chasing from one thing after another. Because eventually you'll forget you were chasing, and it just becomes a habit, and you go from one thing to the next, and it becomes an addiction like anything else, and not too good for your health. And eventually you'll just need higher and higher doses just to feel normal. And then you'll never feel satisfied because you're caught in this kind of craving, this endless craving, and that lies the way toward unhappiness. So at some point, it's going to be necessary to gain some insight, all right, to connect with who you really are and what you really want, what would give you satisfaction, and not just keep up with what the next person is doing or social media tells you what they're doing, which probably they're lying about. You know, everybody wants what the next person has, and the next person wants what the next person has. Again, we can get into that kind of syndrome. But, you know, insight is figuring out, what do you really want, okay? Not what job you want or how much money you want to make, but, you know, something a lot deeper. I mean, the culture, as I said, doesn't encourage that kind of thinking. It's more about dog eat dog. Though, really, I've never met a dog who ate another dog, but I don't know where that came from. You know, we're meant to believe that high achievers come in first. You know, Darwin said survival of the fittest. And so we imagine these tough people at the top, you know, kind of grinding their teeth and going for the gold. But actually what Darwin meant was not the toughest. He meant the fittest are the people that cooperate the best, that work the best as a team. That's what he really meant. And then the industrialists came along and reinterpreted it so they could justify their greed. But I think Darwin was on the right path. So the best thing is humans are at their best when they're doing teamwork, when you're working for the next person, okay? That's when we bond, when we work for the next person, that's when we're happiest. And compassion is the glue. So we do need that insight, you know, understand what we really want, who we really are, underneath the habits of thinking. Do you know what I mean? This is another thing that'll make you happy, to understand those thoughts are just old recordings, and I have them too. You know, I'm not good enough, I'm going to be a failure, what if everybody catches who I really am? These are just old recordings. Eventually you have to learn they're not facts, okay? But if you believe you're not good enough, the brain will actually physiologically cement in that formation. But if you believe that everything is possible, everything becomes possible. And another thing is, you know, we do as humans think in the past and the future. You know, that's what we have over animals, is we can plan for the future depending on what we did in the past. But if that becomes a habit, you don't live in the present anymore. And that is another thing that makes the journey worthwhile. You know, that's why you slave for everything in your life, so that you can taste it or see it or experience it right in the moment. You know, you don't want to hear a concert yesterday or tomorrow. You want to be there right now. I think the expression is, if you ask somebody what the best time in their life is and they say now, then they've arrived. So again, insight and learning how to be present sometimes is the greatest skill, and you don't need to get a degree in that. But you do have to study it and practice it, because humans, you know, we have this, as I said, this propensity for future thinking, past thinking, and just following what the next guy does. But if you really learn to maybe stop a few times a day, you know, you have to achieve. We have to use a little bit of stress, but otherwise we just get stressed about stress, which is what the word frazzled means. Stressed about stress. We start thinking, oh my God, nobody else is as stressed. I shouldn't be this stressed, blah, blah, blah. We sabotage ourselves with our own thinking. But if you stop for a few minutes and think, what's going on in me right now? What am I feeling? Well, you could do it right now. What's the weather temperature inside your body? Are you happy? Are you tired? Are you sad? If you stop and kind of focus inside, it slows you down enough so that you can focus what's around you and actually get surround sound and hear what's out there. You know, enjoy your holiday rather than thinking of what you have to do next. So I hope when you go into the next stage of your life, you're focusing a little more about what really interests you, no matter what anybody else tells you. You know, I know it's tantalizing to follow the crowd, but stick to your guns. We really need to learn to cool our engines. Otherwise, it's like a car that's out of petrol. You know, what's right for you? Where is your tipping point? Really, otherwise, you're emptying your tank, and then you're just grinding your wheels like a car that's caught in mud. It just sinks deeper and deeper. So, congratulations to the class of 2021. I can't wait to see where you all go on to, but promise me you'll try to be more present and you'll be true to yourselves. Okay? And that way lies happiness. And that's all that's worth it. Okay, thanks very much.
Congratulations on gaining your degree. Everything is paid off and you deserve to celebrate all that you have achieved. When you first started your Southampton journey, it was probably a lot for you. Just another step in your education. I know that was my experience. But the more you spend time at university, the more you realise that it's as much about the community and the people you meet as it is about what you learn, your grades and your successes. You'll be marking this moment alongside the people you've bonded, connected and collaborated with over the last few years. You'll be reflecting on the friendships and memories you've made, the nights out you've been on and the adventures you've faced together. This step, this moment when you leave as a community after so long is intimidating. But you're all stepping outside the supportive community and into the unknown together. We've seen this last year how important it is to have a network of support. Loneliness is an epidemic, and social distancing hasn't just been about staying physically separate. It's only natural to want to be a part of something bigger. It's human to want to be with and connect with others. The great news is when you graduate from Southampton and move on to whatever is waiting for you, you're still a part of a community that continue to support you as you make your way into the world. As soon as you gain your degree, you're a part of the university's alumni community, joining thousands of other Southampton graduates worldwide who are changing lives, making a difference and achieving remarkable things, all connected by their unique Southampton stories. As a fellow member of the university alumni community, I urge you to stay in touch, share your progress, celebrate your milestones with us and reach out. While you're all going your individual ways, you will never be too far away from another Southampton graduate, or indeed, another graduate who has just finished their degree in the most unusual, unpredictable and unyielding of times. Wherever you go in the world and whatever you do, we'll be right beside you, as will the lifelong friends you've made during your time as a student here at Southampton. Welcome to the next exciting stage of life. I want to wish you the very best for your future, whatever it holds for you as a University of Southampton graduate.
And finally, I would like to formally admit you to your award in absentia. This means that you are no longer a graduand, but a graduate of the University of Southampton. I wish you all the very best for your future. We hope at some point to welcome you to celebrate your success in person.